Hey friends, welcome to this peaceful morning, and I speak peace into your life. Jesus wants you to know that He is for you and not against you. He will never push you down. He wants to lift you up out of that pit, lead you out of the darkness that you're in, and bring light. He wants to bring you back to innocence. He wants to restore your innocence, restore your peace. He has a throne of grace. The New Testament says His throne is a throne of grace. That means unmerited favor, undeserved favor. He's not against you, He is for you. And He wants you to know that today. In fact, it says He was tempted in every way so He could understand what you go through and He could come running to your aid. Now, many times the society tells us we were born that way and we just have to stay that way because that's how we are. But He wants you to know that's not true. We were born into a world of sin, a fallen world. And that's what the gospel says. That's what Jesus said. We were born in a fallen world. Our flesh is weak. This fallen nature is weak. And it's drawn to the things of the world. And there's tempters. Satan comes as a tempter. Him and his minions come to tempt you. And many things are passed down from generation to generation, and there's spirits waiting there right when you're born to drag you away into darkness. So no, yet in a way you are born that way, because we're born into this fallen world, but we're born again. We're born anew. Everyone that receives Jesus is transformed. Old things have passed away, all things become new. Now, does that mean you're instantly different from here on out? No, you're still tempted. Paul says that we're still tempted. Apostle Paul, when you read his writings, explains it very well. Read Romans, read chapter 6, read other chapters, and you'll see that we are tempted. In chapter 7, he says, yes, we are tempted. We can't do this on our own. In fact, we've all fallen from grace in a sense. All our righteousness, our own efforts are nothing. Our own righteousness is filthy rags, but we leave that all aside just to be led by Jesus and His love and to receive by faith this righteousness that comes by faith, just by knowing Him and knowing that He loves us and He's for us, and begins to lift us up out of that pit that we are in, and that we can turn to Him when we begin to be dragged down into darkness again. We can turn to Him for help. You know, I've faced that many times in my life from when I was born. As far back as I can remember, being drawn away into perversion, into lust. But every time I'm miserable, and I look dead, and I look decayed, and my soul is just tormented, and that's not me, and I know that. But the flesh, it hungers and lusts for those things. But Jesus wants to help you, free you, and to begin to understand that you're born again. You might have been born that way, but now you're born again, born anew. I love you guys. You're watching Tiabi TV.